वेलकम टू द लाइव। बहुत दिन बाद एक लाइव वीडियो में सबका स्वागत है। ये लाइव मैच में खेल रहा हूँ जसीम भाई के कहने पे। एक्चुअली मेरा डिवाइस में थोड़ा हीटिंग इशू है, इसलिए मैं लाइव को थोड़ा अवॉइड कर रहा था। पर जसीम भाई ने कहा वीडियो डालने को, लाइव पे आने को, तो मैं आया हूँ। हाँ, आप देख सकते हैं मैं अभी डिवीजन 3 में हूँ। एक लीग मैच खेलूंगा लाइव पे। तो कम ऑन एवरीवन, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब एंड लाइक प्लीज गाइस। देखते हैं थर्ड डिवीजन में कैसा ओपोनेंट आता है। वाओ, मैच किया। सबसे पहले ओपोनेंट का टीम देखते हैं। सेंट्रल फॉरवर्ड, वन राइट विंगर, 2 अटैकिंग। नाइस। बार्सिलोना का पूरा टीम बना के रखा है यार ये तो। ओके, थोड़ा गेम प्लान बना के खेलना पड़ता है यार। ड्रोग्बा के साथ स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। बाकी टीम वैसे रखता हूँ। चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है। भाई लोग जल्दी से लाइक, कमेंट और सब्सक्राइब ठोको यार। और उसके बाद देखता हूँ ये ओपोनेंट को कैसे हराया जाए।
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
मेरे को लगा फर्स्ट टाइम पूरा बार्सिलोना का टीम उतार दिया। सेंट्रल फॉरवर्ड पर जलांता इब्राहिमोविच। लेट्स स्टार्ट।
So it's down to business here. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic.
There's the shot!
Oh, nice opening.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Of course he wasn't. And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
पर गाइस जैसे कि आप सब लोग जानते हैं
already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Attack is based from its defense.
And he shoots!
Wow.
And there's a goal.
full attack.
They're
Yeah,
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
so smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ended up in no man's land. Cruyff, that's a sharp pass. Rodri, and it's Kukçu. That has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
यार मैं जब स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ तो अरे ओपोनेंट गेम को पॉज करने में कर दिया
And he's managed to gift it back. Donatoni. Kukçu. Cruyff. And here's Drogba. Shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Diaz, he's shifting through the gears here. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu!
Lovely save.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. And it's Ferdinand. Over to the right flank. That is good alertness. He's found a way through.
Have been indicated.
Played in. Defending of the desperate variety. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for FC Tokyo, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Mohun Bagan
Number 6.
get the second half started.
Roberto Donadona.
Mahun Bagan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get...
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kukchu is always looking to break lines. Elise.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great vision. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Rodri. Mohun Bagan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that was asking for too much. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Kukchu. Here's Rodri. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. He has found the way through. That's put paid to the danger. Nicked it back promptly.
FC Tokyo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi.
एम्बापे को विंग के साथ लगता हूँ, मजा आता है खेलने में लेकिन
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot!
FC Tokyo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Elise. Elise ventures forward. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
ये ओपोनेंट लीड कर गया क्या हारते हुए? लीड कर गया यार। मैच पूरा खेला करो यार, ऐसा हफ्ते को लीड कर देना अच्छी बात नहीं होती है। तो एक और मैच खेलता हूँ क्योंकि फर्स्ट मैच में देखा जैसे आप लोगों ने ओपोनेंट ने लीड कर दिया गेम। Lovely team. Mbappe के start करता हूँ। Start करो। Angles करो।
way you act got me all confused. Always worried what the next man do. Can't never get a hold of control of you. Always talking out your mouth, negative thoughts, thinking they get up off the couch. You ain't never outside, always in a house crying about how things ain't never
पता नहीं
working
ये
out. Why you
कैसे
always
ओपोनेंट
so
आ रहे
busy
हैं
with your hate. Never out working and you wonder why you're hurting all that hate in a hurry. Got you always in that dark, but you never see the
लीग
light.
स्टार्ट
Where
ही
you
नहीं
been
कर
starting
रहे
to get
यार
out on the grind, everything got be fine. Worry about yours, not worrying about mine. Need to get in line, do shine, feel like you at the bottom, but you never try to climb. Here we go, come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow.
फाइनली
Here we go, come back around just like
फाइनली
merry-go.
स्टार्ट किया
Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light to see you glow. So you know what's up, double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. So you know what's up, double down and double.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to
मुझे
perform.
लगा था स्टार्ट नहीं करेगा आगे
There's the whistle, and here we go. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in
Hurry,
intensity
hurry
too.
up,
Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he?
First time
Respect
खेला
of
ना कि-
everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Olise. Hakimi
बॉल
moves wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Has a look and plays it forward. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Olise. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a throw-in. So it is still 0-0. And it's Cruyff. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a little off target. Cruyff chips it through. And he shoots! It's in!
फाइनली गोल आया
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rohan Bagan have fired themselves in front.
फाइनली
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot a goal! And that's a tiny finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all. It's Luis Suarez! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Hakimi.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Musiala, and the shot!
अरे नहीं भाई मेरा डिफेंस कहाँ है?
Portugal! And the comeback is complete.
Goals for
They
Portugal.
forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that was very necessary. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Rodri. He's on it, can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
Lovely take
Well
on
taken goal.
by Michael Owen.
It's remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
And that is indeed
Half
the
time के
final
पहले
act.
सीटी इसको करना पड़ेगा.
Mohun Bagan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
वो change करने के
Caution
लिए जा रहा
certainly
हूँ.
not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a
Always
wonderful
good
watch,
things
Peter.
around
I'm not
Jamal
complaining. The
Costa
goals
on.
just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means
और
that
एक
defending
बेकम
hasn't
के
been at
जगह
its
में
best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Michael Olise. Number 8,
Portugal get the second half going.
coming on the field. Number 9,
Mohun Bagan different to some extent this
Number
half.
15.
Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
अरे नहीं यार टैक्टिंग
Aims beyond the defence. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is well cleared. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to get it clear. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Mohun Bagan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe scooting forward. He's got away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I want the goal, bro.
And this is Ronaldo. That's going wide left. He won't be happy with that one. He's gone forward. Musiala has created 1 goal already. Now it's Yamal.
That's good play from him.
And he's whipped it across. And that has been knocked clear. Delivers with... He's rising!
अरे यार रोनाल्डो
Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Looking for options for movement. 75 minutes played. Kukcu. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Mbappe!
अरे भाई साहब
Oh no, that could be a
ऐसे गोल
costly
नहीं
miss.
हुआ.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Beckenbauer. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Distributed tidily. Well timed, excellent
यार मेरा
interception.
भाई कैसे मिस हो रहा है यार
That's travelling a long way. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance!
अरे
And he has
fuck off,
kept it out
man.
somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Header!
हाँ
Went with his head but couldn't
यार
steer it
कैसे
in.
मिस हुआ यार
There
इसे
will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. How they
Time-
wanted to
time
win. They
ही
did
होना था
everything
यार,
to
जैसे
win,
कि मैंने
but
मिस किया।
time has beaten them.
तो guys
So it's
चलो
ended all square, both
आज
sides
के लिए
showing
इतना ही
battling
मिलेंगे
qualities
किसी और
and
लाइव
neither
किसी
willing
और
to
मैच
give in.
में
Hello,
तब
everyone.
तक
Your final
सभी
thoughts,
को
Jim?
सलाम
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
नमस्कार
action and plenty of
आदाब
talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.